Hey guys, welcome back to the Crown of Command, and I just wanted to go through another one of these Balsa and base coat videos just to show you where I'm at with my Orks 440k Rogue Trader 2nd edition and what I have planned for the future. So there's some things that maybe you haven't seen because they haven't been featured in battle reports, or maybe they have, or the things that have been planned in the background that I want to include later, because my 40k Rogue Trader force is primarily all bad moons, but I really wanted to break out into different other clans as well, just to give the painting process a little bit more interesting, and also just to vary up all the color schemes and that kind of thing. So here's the battle wagon, where it's up to now. It's still missing two of these front armor plates here, which I've misplaced. I don't know where I put them, which is quite common for me to do that. So I need to go and have a look around and see where they are and prime them up and paint them and attach them. Apart from that, most of the painting's already done, but it had been sort of partly painted, hadn't been completely finished, and it's just one of those things that I just needed to get back onto and make a banner pole like this for it, which is a little bit wonky still. I found a bad moon. Well, not a bad moon. It's a night goblin fantasy banner head top thing that I had on one of the miniatures. I just took that off and put it on here. As I didn't want something that was completely bare, so put that on top, and I'll just make a couple of banners, short banners to hang off here. Someone did something really nice one as a commission on Facebook the other day, and I thought that looked really, really cool. So I might do something similar to what he had done with that. That looked really nice. So that's where the battle wagon is at, and yeah, it's a really nice kit. It's a 3D printed model that I think you can purchase and as the STL, but yeah, it's a great alternative if you can't access or you don't have the original ones, which are worth an absolute fortune apparently these days. I don't even look for what they're worth now, but they're well over £100 or something a kit, if you want to get these in plastic, the original plastic ones. This one is a little bit on the small size in terms of the front chassis, like where they sit kind of thing, but it's absolutely feasible. I suppose with 3D printing you can expand that and make it bigger as well, make it wider to fit more guys in there. We're just going to house rule that you can fit 10 guys in it, maybe, and 5 knobs or whatever, and I think that's a pretty decent kind of compromise there with the scale of the model. But yeah, it's a really nicely detailed kit, so yeah, it's really nice to paint up, and it looks cool on the battlefield too. So that's the battle wagon, and that's where the progress is for that. Again, just got to do the banners on that, and I think it's pretty much done, and the front 2 plate armors. All right, next we're going to look at the Evil Sons. This is probably the biggest contingent of models that I have to expand my current army. And it's probably the one I'm looking forward to doing the most, because it's got a lot of vehicles. These are all the vehicles I have left, as I sold off a lot to finance other things and that kind of stuff. But I thought 2 buggies, 2 war buggies, a couple bikes, another one with a knob on it, and a war track would be a really nice sort of overall kind of addition to the army. So I painted this one fairly recently. That was part of an Evi-led tutorial that I did with my old mate George online as part of the Patreon thing that we're doing. I do painting lessons for people, so I went through a Rogue Trader vehicle with him, and I thought I'd just follow it up and finish it off and include it in my last game, which worked out really well, actually. It's a really nice little model, pretty easy to paint, pretty quick, because it's mostly red, and the actual orcs are quite small and not so detailed. So yeah, it went together pretty quickly. I've just drilled in a hole at the back here to put in a banner at the back. And that's one of the other things I really need to get onto, is doing the banners, because there's a lot of models without back banners yet. And they're really what makes this army shine, especially Rogue Trader 2nd edition. All the back banners really make the army pop on the tabletop. These are also part of a painting lesson I did with, I think, George as well, and maybe Keith. But yeah, looking at orc skin and painting some yellow and that kind of thing. So these are the start of the Evil Sons clan, just the boys on foot. I've got some generic boys which I will also paint as Evil Sons because they've got these sort of caps like engineers or mechanics or whatever. And I've got this guy here, and I might paint him up as an Evil Son as well with a plasma gun. He looks pretty cool as well. And this guy, he's a knob with a power claw or power fist and a bolter. And yeah, he'll make a really nice addition as a knob in like art armor. And I've recently decided to change the color schemes of a couple of my Bad Moon knobs into other clan colors. So this one's going to be like an Evil Sons, and I'm going to put another banner on him, and he will join this unit. There'll be an Evil Sons Pain Boy as well to paint, and a few vehicles, and that pretty much sums up the Evil Sons where they're at the moment. But I'm really enjoying them because I really like painting the reds and the yellows and blacks and the whites as well. And I look forward to doing the back banners on these guys as well at some point, and doing the banners for the vehicles. Now, in terms of the Goths, it's not a huge amount, but it's still a start. Got one. I was going to put an arm on him, but he's like the knob, and I've got another one too that's already painted in my cabinet, which is like the other variant of this one. He's going to have a power sword, which is pretty cool. One of the other Mega Armor knobs, I'm just going to paint him up in. He's just a work in progress at the moment, but paint him Goth colors. I've got the original Gazgul model, which is a great figure, and again, I'm just going to attach a back banner on him. Needs ready to roll. And I've got 3 boys, and I'll paint up. I've got some Scar boys and that kind of thing, which I'll paint up later. But they'll be nice just as an early entry into the Goth side of things, until we can develop that further with more guys, more troops. But that's it for the Goths for now. And going back to the Bad Moons, I've got some Mad Boys to paint up. I'm using one as a minder for one of my Weird Boys, so I'm gonna replace him with this dude. He'll be another Bad Moon minder. And then I'll have 5 Mad Boys, and I need to increase that up to 10 for Rogue Trader, and I think 5 is okay for 2nd edition. So it'd be nice to just have some Mad Boys on the table and have them running amok and rolling on those charts and that kind of thing would be fun. And this dude, which I think I might make as a Nazdreg. So I'm using my current guy as like the big boss or warlord or Nazdreg type, but I think he looks like a Nazdreg kind of commander looking orc mega armored knob. So yeah, I think he'll look pretty cool with a cool back banner on him as well. I think there's an illustration I saw from Paul Bonner on this guy, and I might try to replicate that with the banners on it. There was some picture or something I saw in one of the old white dwarves with him in it, and I might replicate that. So that's it for the Bad Moons. And finally, the Death Skulls. There will be a very small contingent of Death Skulls. I painted one of the Mega Armor knobs. I'm just going to, it's a work in progress, but it's cool to paint the guys in blue skin, and just doing something really different, because Death Skulls are just so random in terms of the color schemes and that kind of thing. I've only got one Death Skull guy, but I hope to get more of those. I do have some heavy weapons to attach these guys with. And I've got a runt bot, which I might make as a Death Skull runt bot with a Death Skull runt herd and that kind of thing, and do some Death Skull coloured Gretchen or what have you for Rogue Trader or 2nd edition as well. So it'd be pretty cool. But that pretty much sums up everything, guys, what I'm up to with my orcs. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave your comments below. I always enjoy interacting with you through the channel in the comment section. And I hope you're working on your own projects, and let me know about that, what you're doing yourself. And I hope you have a great weekend in your hobby. Okay, guys, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.